So I'm just leaving my house now for my Sunday run. I'll be running on Mount Doug with my lovely wife, Norma. Going down the road for sure. Just to Harvest Lane, and then we'll be running on the trails. Norma's favorite trail. Excuse me. It will be an out and back, which will take her about 45 minutes. And it'll take me about 60 minutes, because maybe 75, because I'm going to be running to Harvest Lane and then running with her. She's going to be riding her e-bike. San Juan Avenue. So there's the Mountain of Joy. I hope you can see that. I'm listening out for Zone 3. Every time I hear Zone 3, I will cut back to a walk. It's been interesting the last few days. I've been wondering about my heart. I think I probably told you ad nauseum that I have a dicky heart. Well, every time they try and take a reading from me, they can't get a good, clear trace. And I was beginning to suspect that it might be something to do with 10 years of wearing my phone around my neck, hanging right against my heart. It could be that. It could be that the electromagnetic impulses from my phone is affecting the electro impulses from my heart. Anyway, at the end of this month I'm going in for a nuclear medicine test on my heart. See these two bushes here? Those beautiful hedges? One of them was trimmed back about 5 or 6 years ago to increase visibility for the people as they come out into the street. I think they were mandated to do it. Now this one had a similar mandate put out on it last winter, so you could see what they've had to do. They've had to trim all the branches off it so that it doesn't block the view of the cars on San Juan Avenue. I'm off again. Now that I've given you that little run by on the bushes, on the hedges of Madison County. Coming up on Majestic Drive. A lot of this video is going to be on my YouTube channel, but I had a bit of trouble yesterday with my playlist and my podcast list, and I seem to have misdirected my stream. Anyway, they're all there. It's just that I haven't been able to compartmentalize them into the right categories. So basically, between Spreaker, which reminds me, Spreaker is going to tell me that I'm running out of storage space pretty soon. I have to bear in mind that I still have a few more minutes of video before I have to pause and restart the video as I crossed Majestic Drive. I do this run almost every single day. This is my escape route to the trails. This house, it looks as if they're doing some work on it today. They stripped out all the asbestos a year ago. Now they put up the tree protection area, which is basically to stop building equipment and machinery to unload stuff on the ground and damage the root system of the trees. It kind of forces them to put their lumber on the driveway and not on the grass. So, as I pass the minimalist house, you'll see why I call it the minimalist house. He has stripped all the cladding off his property. It's been like that for 20 years. He doesn't even seem to have the electricity on. I think he might be a Mennonite, no frills kind of chap. Alright, so that's the end of the first clip, I think. Oh, I've still got a minute left. That'll take me to the 1 kilometer mark, which is just up about the next corner along here. See the cherry blossoms? Beautiful smell. The cherry blossoms. We're going to have more pink snow than we'll know what to do with one of these days when all that blossom drops. Alright, so there is the 1 kilometer where that yellow bush is. Alright. Clip number 2. And I'm still not even at Harvest Lane. I just heard the 8-minute mark. So my first clip came in under budget, which is good. Means I got 7.5 minutes of audio and video so far. Once I hit the trails, I will probably switch to just audio. Not sure. It was raining a little bit earlier on, and I told Norma to get ready for 9 o'clock. And when she came out to her bike, if she thought it was going to be too rainy for her, that she could phone me and abort. This is Shelbourne Street. That's the last major street that I'm going to cross. I can see Harvest Lane up ahead. That is where I would be waiting for my wife. The weather looks good for video today, so the chances are I will be using the, hi there, she's already here. You go ahead and park, I'll be with you in a minute. There's that blossoming tree up ahead. That's the tree up ahead where Norma is now, with the blooms on it. I took a 3D photograph of that tree earlier on. So, now you see how we do this. I start early, she starts later and catches up, but it takes her about 4 minutes or so to get ready. This is the tree I was telling you about. I did bring my point and shoot camera today so I can take some incidentals. As I take some incidentals of the blossoms on this glorious tree. It is a fruit tree. I'm not sure if it's apple or pear. I'm waiting for the crowdsource to give me the info that I need. You can probably see Norma in the distance wrestling with her bike chain, her lock I should say. So Harvest Lane, crossing Cedar Hill Road and heading into Harvest Lane. She's going to be listening to something in her earbuds, as am I. But my audio in my ears is just some primal dead that I am so familiar with. As I say, it's almost part of my DNA. So this is where I wait for Norma to reappear, ready for action. There's your friend Norma. Saw what happened before. I think I'll get the voice recorder out now. Time to start the audio stream. Hi there. So, as I slip the voice recorder back in the glove, the windsock sock, we continue. I have recorded some previous clips, either video clips, which I will use for their audio content as well. Plus I will use them for my trailer. I'm not sure how much video I'm going to be able to capture here as I listen out for Zone 3. I'm going to try and stay in Zone 2, 3 today. No 4s or 5s allowed. I think I should put a lock on my voice recorder just in case I decide to pause it by mistake. Sorry about the noise. Alright, so it's locked at 1 minute and 7 seconds of stereo audio. And as I say, I'm probably about 15 minutes into my video stream. So these are tertiary growth. This is the third generation of Douglas fir on this particular mountain of joy. But as you can see, these are the flat perimeter trails that we know so well. I'm looking out for that mushroom stump that somebody carved. It was on the right here somewhere, but it started to get pretty overgrown. As you can imagine, all this new growth here. Hi there.
Morning.
Alright, I think we've missed it already. I hear runners up ahead. Hi there.
Morning.
Told you. Alright, our turn. Through the green tunnel. It's not quite a tunnel really, it's more like an alley. The green alley. These are all new. Interesting flowers. I got a feeling that this is poisonous. So, Churchill Drive is the road that you could drive to the top of Mount Dagon, but the gate is closed until noon. But you can see how quickly the parking lot fills up. It's 9 o'clock now and it's packed. Alright, off we go. So now we join Whitaker officially. Whitaker, here we are. There might be traffic noise to the right, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm not sure what to do with the video. I think today the video is going to be just the outward trip, and the audio is going to be the late start audio, but the out and back to Harvest Lane. Alright, zone 1 I heard, so we're definitely running again now. Very soon I'm going to be checking on the video stream. Hopefully you're seeing all of this in glorious colour. At that post, I will check what's going on. So this is where I would turn up if I was going up Mount Doug instead of round it. Let me just check. 2 minutes 30 seconds, and then I have to start a new clip. Up I go. Norma tripped here once. And around, and around, we twist and turn. I just heard a nice, reassuring, steady from Samantha. So pretty soon I'm going to be listening out for the halfway to my goal, which will be, hi there, 3.3 kilometers. Okay. A little bit of a dipsy doodle there. I was passing on the right, and she was wanting me to pass on the left. So dutifully, I obliged. And over the roots, and down. So this is where I pause another clip. A lot of these trees are paired with other trees of different species. They're living symbiotically. 9 minutes 4 seconds so far is our pace, which is bang on what I expected. I set it for a 9-minute pace. Let me check my watch. 2.7. Whoops. I almost fell over backwards there. And this is the knobbly tree section, for obvious reasons. Lots of knobbly trees here. Knobbly, full of knobs. "25 minutes of moving time for me, and about 10 minutes of moving time for Norma." Hello. Hi.
Morning.
This is another spot that I quite often cross. I come across from that side and then go up this way. This tree's been down for 2 or 3 years now. As we start climbing once again, let me check on the video. "6 minutes. All right, 6 minutes more to do on this clip. Pretty soon we'll get the 3-kilometer mark, and then be another 300 meters to the turn. Norma's going to be a little bit surprised. As I hike up again. Still some twinning of trees here. Those two. There's some knobbly trees as well. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Good. She's wearing a couple of items of donated clothing. I was going through my chest of drawers, taking out stuff that is either too garish or that I wouldn't wear anyway, either because it's too big or too small. Seldom is it too small for me. As we start running again, I'm trying to stay in that 9-minute sweet spot that Norma can handle quite well. So now we climb until we get the message to turn. So I think these stripy trees, the ones with the vertical stripes, are Sitka spruce. I could be wrong. I often am. And there's a few Douglas firs. This is where we saw the owl one day. Up she goes. This is her intensity burst. This is my goofing off section. And then I catch up with her shortly. Nine minutes 5. So I better get my skates on. Coming by on the right. Pretty soon we'll get the halfway message, and then we'll be following these two little dogs. Cute dogs.
So cute, right?
Yeah, very. They look like John's dog, but smaller versions. Very soon we'll get the turnaround in 200 meters. I gauged it just right. I said that the run would be 6.6, and we're now up to 3.1. So very soon we'll get to the turnaround. Up we go. I must admit, since I've stopped wearing my phone around my chest, my heart seems a little more calm. The zone changes aren't quite as abrupt. Alright, so this is where we used to stop, always here, and turn back. Do you want to turn here? We might as well, because... No, I mean we could head back now, the same way, or you want to go on Norn? Do you want to go back? Okay. This is our highest point today, which will be logged probably at 60 meters above. Come on, camera. 51 above, so we got up another 10 meters from our house, but we dropped 12 to get down to Majestic Drive, and then it's been a steady climb since then. Alright, so we're heading back now. I will hear the halfway soon. I just heard a zone 3, but I will ignore it because I'm heading downhill now. But I should be checking very soon on the video clip. I have Samantha on very, very quietly, so my music is kind of drowning her out. Let me just check on the video. Yep, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left on this clip. And I will stop it at a new clip. I will get my supplemental camera out in a second. As I head down, and down. I hope this isn't too jerky for you. Hi there. There goes the 39 bus. Back to the Twinned Trees area. So we've been very lucky with the rain. It was raining more first thing this morning than it is now, which is great. Let it rain when we're not outside. That's what I say. The twins, all the paired, Douglas and Sitka. And they get really well paired here. Doubles and triples. There's a triple over there. One of them's been squeezed out. That's going to come down today or tomorrow. Very sure of that. Just get out of range. There's no wind today, which is great. That top suits you. It's got a nice pocket in the back for your bike key. I think it was originally for the car keys or maybe for a few gels. Look at that rotted tree. Perfect. Well, perfect example of a rotted tree stump. But I've already used that name, the rotted out stump, as we get to the knobbly tree section once again. So I'm not sure how many clips I have now, as usual, around the 3 or 4, I lose track. But pretty soon I will start another clip just to take us back to Harvest Lane. This is where we leave Whitaker, oh no, we're still on Whitaker for a little while longer. At Churchill Drive it changes names. Irvine to the right, Whitaker straight on. As she goes nimbly through the trees. So apparently it's Mother's Day in Portugal today. I think our Mother's Day is next week. I wish Norma Mother's Day greetings today and she looked at me kind of strangely. That's what makes me think it might be a week earlier in Europe. Alright, let me pause the clip.